Hey guys, and welcome to the epic thing that's a recap video. Ow. Ow. This week is week 3 of the competition, and things have really been spicing up. Over to you, Jill.
Why me?
By Jill, I mean you, Joe. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to talk about something I don't know I'm going to talk about.
It's basically, episode what? Kiefer's video.
So I've got a cover for Kiefer. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
So basically, you have to act like you actually did something.
I did do something now.
No. Go on then.
Yeah, this is because, okay, I'm going to cover for you, Kiefer, and you want them to appreciate me covering for you. Have a mafia kill you and then flatten your house with cement. So,
over to the turnip.
Detailed. Come on, turnip. He's not speaking.
Come on, turnip.
Is Kiefer the turnip?
Yeah. Not you, Joe. Don't worry. Whatever. Okay then. Joe, explain the video because...
Okay, Kiefer's playing more Zelda still. Worst game in the world. Just saying, Kiefer. This week, I can't remember what he did because I haven't seen it since Monday. And yeah, I think he died as well.
Yeah, I think he died.
So yeah, that's it for Kiefer's video. That's all I can.
What did you think about it, Josh?
Over to you, Tom.
What? That's peer pressure.
I actually thought it was very green and economical. But we're actually talking about Kiefer's video, aren't we? I actually think this episode was sort of it was a bit slower paced than some of the other episodes, I thought, which was sort of a good thing, but I don't know. It was all right. It was all right. I mean, again, another long one. Yeah. So.
23 minutes and 25 seconds.
Yeah, it had quite a wealth of content in there. Very good.
Apparently to Kiefer, in the canteen, he's like, "Oh yeah, Kiefer's here," and then apparently we changed the rules like halfway through the competition. We originally said it was 5 minutes, like minimum video. But then we changed it to 10.
I thought we agreed on 10, to be honest with you.
We did.
I thought we all agreed on 10.
We all agreed on 10 at the beginning.
Because we said 5. Weren't we on about sort of like, oh, Jack, could you do music? And then we were like, oh, it'll be 5 then.
And then music, we were like, that was 5 for him.
Yeah, and then we were like, well, we can't do 5 for everyone, or else it'd just be all shit and too short. And then we were like, okay, it'll be 10 at least then. So, okay.
Yeah.
I think the whole 5-minute thing was just for Jack and his music.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we scratched that completely, so there's no excuse.
Because Jack went on to Victoria.
Yes, he did.
Which is later on, Joe. So, God. Right. So Kiefer's video was, well, to me, I think videos should be about 15 minutes long. I'm not bothered if they're too long, but you kind of have to be entertaining and kind of...
Yeah, not like
Jack on too much. Yeah, which I'm not saying Kiefer's did, because Kiefer's used videos, he is like really good at commentating.
Because I think in that video, Kiefer kind of went back and forth a lot.
Yeah, but he did die, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Well, it wasn't exactly
his
waffling.
Name... Pardon?
It wasn't exactly waffling. It was controlled sort of commentary.
Apparently the title's Giant Octopus. I can't remember seeing a giant octopus.
Nope.
Anybody else?
Nope.
Did he talk about a giant octopus at one point?
Don't remember.
I honestly have no clue. So I think we should move on to your video, Joe.
And moving on to that review, so Angry Birds.
Video edition.
I know, yeah.
Video.
Oh my god, so much has changed since the
Yes, it's... Yeah, as you can see by the video, I rated the fuck out of that game.
Yeah.
Because it is really annoying, and the video birds are just the most pathetic, useless pile of shit in the world.
Doesn't like the blue one actually just flap about until the blocks fall over or something?
Pretty much. He's just a No little flapping beard that is useless.
It basically flies and then just goes as a spaz on the floor and 2 things fall over.
Isn't it like it's like mid-air and it'll just start like it'll just stop mid-air and just start flapping about, panicking, like it's scared of heights or something, and then he flies into a wall, just still flapping and doesn't do anything.
I'm a bird, but I'm scared of heights. God damn it! Why have I been a bird?
So what did you think on the game, Joe? Do you think it was a bad game? Do you think it was a good game for an iOS?
Game. It should have just stayed on the iOS, for God's sake.
Summed it up in the video very well.
Yeah, very much.
That's what
He
the
basically
review shows
said,
about.
good iOS, bad everything else. Fucking don't port it to any other fucking thing ever again, you stupid company who knows nothing about anything.
Well, have they bought Xbox now as well?
Yep,
Probably.
they have.
They've brought everything out on Xbox, let's be honest.
Except from Terraria. Oh
Yeah.
no, that is out on fucking Xbox.
Is it?
Yep.
It isn't out on Xbox.
Not now. It's
Not
coming
now,
out.
it's
Though.
coming.
Where's it coming out? Terraria seems like an old game to me, like an oldie game like nobody
Retro
knows about
style.
except for if you watch Tall Biscuit and Jesse
That's
Cox.
the thing. No one will probably buy it on the Xbox because not many people play it.
Yeah.
Exactly. People will buy it, like, because there's
Novelty.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Crap.
people will buy it, but I'm just saying
Minecraft
everyone just
rip-offs.
as Minecraft.
People who buy
Yeah,
it will
there's
be the
crappy
ones who
Minecraft.
don't know about it on PC.
yeah.
Or don't have a PC that can run it, which Total Biscuit said it could be run by a toaster, so yeah.
Anyway, so
Moving on to the
any
awesome Pokemon.
comments, Josh? No, you have to comment on it.
I did
You've
comment on
commented
it. I actually, I said that it basically summed up every sort of part about that game was should have stayed on the fucking iPhone or the iOS because good quality as usual, good information, loving the intro.
Thank you.
So
I knew
I
you
have to
would.
say, very good video overall. Nice and short as well. So
Yeah, I didn't. Wasn't this one like 10
12 minutes.
Yeah.
It
Compared
was
to
a really good
others.
video, actually.
I think I went on a rant at the end about films and stuff.
you're on about Sandywell and how yeah.
Won't there be a
Someone's will be getting head to Josh.
probably be an Angry Birds film?
Oh god, if he is. That'd be actually quite funny, it would just be suicide bombers.
It's basically yeah.
Suicide bombers running into the enemy. Well, I don't think that's how they work, Joe. Because the birds don't explode. Unless, oh yeah, there is one in there that's just completely suicidal. Kamikaze.
Angry Bird Palestinian style.
Well,
Yeah.
so,
Anyway, moving on to your Pokemon episode, Tom.
Yes, indeed.
my fantastical episode of Fantasticals.
It's awesome. As usual. Moving on
Oh,
to
thank
Mr.
you.
Elmos.
No.
No.
Let's talk about Tom's video. I absolutely did enjoy watching that.
Again, short and sweet.
Didn't
Yeah. Well,
Didn't waffle too much.
didn't waffle too much, didn't waffle too little.
Exactly. You've got to have a good amount of just bollocks in there for it to be.
You gotta have a good amount of waffling.
Exactly. I mean, you don't watch a commentator for just all information, unless you want Total Biscuit.
God, even Total Biscuit can just waffle on a lot of stuff.
Exactly. And so you've got to have a slight bit of waffling.
Kind of makes the video funny as well
Just a little
sometimes.
bit.
And then you've got
Just a
the
little bit of
voice of
waffle.
maple syrup on your waffle. It's fantastic.
So we've gone from Pokemon Diamond to maple syrup on waffles.
Well, you've got a waffle with a golden voice. That's
What?
not interesting. Yeah, so anyhow, I think it was a very good episode.
Should be fine.
No, thank you.
Unlike me, who the video isn't viewable to audiences, but you actually changed the 2 to a 3, which was fantastic.
What?
In the background. I had basically...
Did I actually change it?
Yeah, you changed it. I didn't.
I
on
did.
one of my fucking episodes, so, it's fine, no one noticed.
I actually
What?
didn't notice that.
You did.
Did I?
Nope. Good.
You did. You did. Did I? No.
Right. Everyone
What?
said
You did it number 3? What?
it was on one of my ticket. Never mind.
Yeah.
What did the turnips have to say? Thank you, turnips. Moving on to Mr. Elmo's wonderful Terraria episode.
Ooh.
So, Turnip, can you please explain what happened in your episode?
Am I representing the turnips here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your team Turnip, me and Josh are team Moderate.
Yep. May the defendant Turnip stand.
So, being a representative of Mr. Turnips, I'm going to say these on behalf of one Turnip, that the Terraria episode was good. But
short. But what happened?
But I couldn't hear him talk.
Can you?
The in-game music was loud in that episode.
Yeah.
It was loud, but again, you know, Poundland quality headsets might not be the best thing to sort of. What's your video on?
Yeah, but Jack did have a slight problem that he forgot until the day. Got home from school, had to record, edit, render, and all this crap. So maybe he didn't kind of pay attention to the settings.
For actually doing that all in one day.
Yeah,
he got home from school and uploaded it, but he uploaded it about 11 minutes before it was Friday. So
yeah, that was very
ooh, that was cutting it close, Jack. Cutting it close.
Indeed.
I think it was a really good episode, actually.
It was.
Mm.
He actually
enjoyed it.
Did something. My God.
He's making progress, but very slow.
Yes. Slow but steady.
Yeah. He also knows not to chase sheep for half an hour now.
Yeah.
Has he built a wall? I can't build a wall.
I don't think the wall was built. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure.
So what's anybody else got any more comments on that fantastical episode?
I'm going to speak on behalf of the turnips. Just being Mr. Bray. Jack's video was a pile of shit.
This is from Mr. Kiefer's point of
view.
Okay.
So yeah, not mine. I'm just obviously being the representative.
You are the voice of.
I'm the voice of the turnips. That being Fraz, Jack, and Kiefer, seeing as they're not in this thingy. Kiefer is, but his mic is not working.
Sir Big Turnip, stop smoking.
That goes for you, Fraz.
Yes.
You Arab.
Big Turnip.
Wow, good job, Aaron.
Right.
Anyway, moving on to your video, Josh.
Indeed. Indeed.
So explain what's going on in Cortex Command.
Basically, I thought Starfare's boring. Let's make it even more boring. So I got a game, sat on my arse for like what was it, fucking 40 minutes. Chopped it up, not very much.
35.
Yeah, it was actually 40 minutes recording.
Was it?
Yeah, because the title screen apparently had no audio the first few times. So.
No, it had audio, it just then jumped all over the place and was off to see.
Yeah. So, Cortex Commands, sort of a 2D strategy, a bit like Starfare, I like that sort of graphic style. Thought I'd play it, thought I'd make it boring, so that happened.
It was actually really interesting. I managed to watch all of it. It was actually really good. I actually thought about going out and getting Cortex Command after.
Well, thank you.
So, yeah, Cortex Command, whatever. You owe Josh a few advertisement fees.
Gotta have the advertisements.
Damn right, son. Son, hi.
What about you, Joe? What do you think of my boring episode?
I thought your episode was not boring.
Right.
I actually very enjoyed it. I loved the way you introduced the game. I thought that was very good.
Right here.
And that's pretty much it. Should I represent the turnips on this occasion?
Actually, I want to say something first.
Okay,
Mr. Turnips, represent it. I also like the way that you managed to kill off half of your dummies or whatever it is within the first few seconds of playing.
I know.
By like jetpacking into a hill.
I know. I mean, the good thing about that game is that's
sounds like Halo Reach.
That is the game that I am best at, and I still managed to die. So, you know, good job me for being such a shit gamer and doing videos on the internet about it. Good job.
Also, didn't you say it was like a brand new graphics gravity engine or something?
Yes, it was a brand new gravity engine.
Well, I don't know your technical shizzle whizzle.
Physics engine. Basically, the company had completely there was no physics engine which handled sort of that spline, like not spline, but sort of sprite texturing with physics in a way that they wanted. So they completely made a new physics engine with deformation and particles. I think it's actually a voxel-based physics engine. So that's why you get the destructible terrains. So it's actually pretty interesting, and I think they're even making a space mining simulator sort of thing in the future, which I'm sure to be reviewing if it comes out.
Is that going to be like the tractor simulation?
Yeah, it's going to be like Farm Simulator 2012.
Oh, okay.
No.
Fantastic game. I used to really want to play that.
It's a bit
Is that
like
it? The comments
yeah.
for Mr. Josh's video.
I think that's it.
Yeah. So, reviewing. What's the score for Kiefer's?
Let's say
Turnips.
what
Out
was
of
it?
turnips.
Octopuses? Yes. Out of
No,
turnips.
out of anime turnips.
Should we go anime turnips? Okay, let's
Yeah.
animated turnips. How many anime turnips out of 10, Mr. Tom?
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Anime turnips.
In typical Hazer style. That's
Indeed.
That's very, very good.
What's everyone else's?
I think it'll be a 7 anime turnips for me.
And I also think it's going to be a 7 anime turnips for me.
Mr. Big
that
Turnip
sounds
and
fantastic.
Mr. DJ Turnip also, I think, say 7 and 6 respectively.
Yes.
They do.
So that
I didn't even watch the video either.
that review, have you spelled review wrong in that review show?
I shouldn't have.
He did.
Is it REVEIW?
Yeah, I have spelled it wrong.
Fucking retard. In that review show, what we're gonna rate it? We're gonna rate it flapping
That's
birds.
flapping birds.
Yes, it has to be flapping birds.
Actually,
So how many flapping birds out of 10?
I'm gonna give it an 8.
I think I'm going to.
I
give
enjoyed
it
your
an 8
commentary.
as well. Very informative. Make sure that I will never buy Angry Birds on any sort of powerful device ever.
I actually did buy them as well.
I know you brought a USB stick with them on.
Yeah, I did. It was awesome.
At a
But
unnamed
forget it's just not.
market of goods.
Yes.
Novice Virgin.
From the turnips, I will give it an 8. From all 3.
Okay then.
Just casually faffing in the background later.
No,
That's your
me.
video.
I was
That's your video. Just casually fapping away.
Sort of flapping birds that I used.
Are you gonna change that title?
What? From a series?
Yeah.
I'll leave it like that. 'cause
He's
it's
gonna
fun.
leave it like that because he's a retard. So, you know.
No, you spelt it right on the others.
Yeah. And just copied and pasted the same thing from something else.
What?
Never mind.
It should be called That Retard Show.
That illiterate
Yep.
show.
Not retard, because he's gonna obviously miss another letter out of there.
Yes. Save changes.
Moving
So,
on.
is that- yeah, moving on to Tom's video.
Yep. I think I'm gonna give it out of glowing Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a currency?
That's very good currency.
Okay. I think I'm gonna give it a 9 glowing Pokeballs.
9.
9. Still out of ratio though. That's impossible.
I know, but it would have been at a 9.5 if it was in ratio.
Okay.
I would say 9.
Okay.
All ratio things. and I think the me being representative of the turnip committee says the unanimous decision of 9 each of them.
That's
Hang
fantastic.
on, news just in. The big turnip says 8. I'm sorry, that's a correction.
No.
Anyway, Jack's Terraria video now.
Jack's Terraria video. I'm gonna give
Rate
it
it
out
out
of.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
Actually, I'm not actually sure. What do you
I was
think,
going to
Josh?
rate it out of unwalled houses.
That sounds like a good plan.
Sounds
So,
like a very reasonable plan.
how many unwalled houses would you give it out of
I think
10?
I'm going to give it a 8 unwalled houses out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 7.
Yeah, a 7. Considering the.
I'm gonna
overall
give it
best.
a 7.2.
And from the turnip committee, we have a 2 from the fat turnip and 1 from the turnip.
Wow.
So yeah, the turnip committee doesn't like you, Jack, even though you're one of its kind.
Aww. So, your last but not least, Josh, fantastical Inti injection.
We should rate it out of. What?
Headbutting
Yes.
dummies.
Yeah, well, hill killing.
Killer Hills. We'll rate it out of Killer Hills.
I was gonna say hillbilly dummies, but
So Killer Hills, I'm gonna give it a 9.1.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Why? Thank you.
What do the turnips say?
From the turnip committee, we say 9 from each of them, even though the fat one didn't even watch it probabh.
The fat
News
one,
just in.
the fat one hasn't even watched any of us.
Yes, Josh, you have breaking news for us?
The oh my god, the chubby turnip has just told me that he didn't watch any of the videos.
Oh my god.
He's also told me that he doesn't want to rate mine.
What?
That's
Okay, the chubby turnip has told me that it's still going to be a 9, even though he hasn't watched any of it.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds reasonable.
Well, thank you for joining us,
Can't light a
turnip
fag in
committee.
here, you fat bitch. Right, okay, I'm sorry, but the turnip committee's getting a bit restless.
Yeah, we're gonna have to end this this meeting
Indeed.
for the turnip committee.
See you guys later.
See you in the next one. So you can do that. Stop.